Now we're going to sit down and look at some acrylics. Now, what I've got is I never can paint what I see, okay? So what I end up doing is I start off something, I get something else. Now this guy started off as a fellow that was in the McDonald's cafeteria down in Clarendon, Texas, and I was going to paint him. And what I ended up doing, anytime I got finished, this guy looks like a civil soldier, like a Civil War soldier. Now, he could either be Confederate, because there's some gray in it, or he could be Union, because there's some blue in it. So whichever one you would like for it to be, but it's a conflict of that soldier that ended up being expressed in the eyes of this fellow, and I thought it turned out pretty good. Now, that as we go through here, I want to show you some other things, and most of this stuff is what Walter does. But this one I think is really kind of fun. Now everybody that's ever had a barbecue pit has had one of these experiences. In other words, you put too much gasoline on it or put too much coal fuel, and then you end up with a burnt match, and you have your eyebrows singed off, and you have your hair flying. So, what can I say? It's called gas grill, and it's a fun piece. And if you've noticed, I kind of like to have fun with my stuff, and so anyway, that's kind of what we do. Now, one of the things that I've got that I think is really kind of fun, this one is called the mask. And if you look at this thing, this looks kind of innocent, and it's really kind of a fun deal, and you can put that in the kid's room. And then when Mommy gets really, really mad at the kid, what she does is she sits down there and she turns it over. And then what you've got a real mad mommy, okay? So if you go in the kid's room and this is turned upside down, then the kid's in real trouble.